Hello, welcome to this video. In this video, we're going to solve a nice equation, 10 to the power of x is equal to x to the power of 10. So what is x? So obviously, 10 is one solution. So when x is equal to 10, 10 to the power of 10, the left side is equal to 10 to the power of 10, the right side. So 10 works for this equation. The question is 10 the only solution for this equation? Let's think about this. When x is equal to 1, the left side is 10 to the power of 1 is equal to 1 and greater than the right side is 1 to the power of 10, that is 1. So when x is equal to 1, the left side is greater than the right side. When x is equal to 2, the left side is 10 to the power of 2 is equal to 100 and is less than 2 to the power of 10, that the right side is equal to 1024. So it seems like there is one value for x that is greater than 1 and less than 2 can work for this equation. So there is at least one more solution for this equation. So we're going to figure out this. So let's go back to the original equation. Right here, we can take the power of 1 over 10 for both sides. So take the power of 1 over 10 for the left side and the right side. So you see here. So then this equation goes to 10 to the power of x over 10. So 10 to the power of x over 10 is equal to positive and negative x. So here's the tricky part. So we can think about this. X squared, then to the power of 1 over 2 or square root is equal to positive and negative x. So analogously, x to the power of 10 then to the power of 1 over 10 is positive and negative x. So then we can divide both sides by 10 to the power of x over 10. So we have the left side divided by 10 to the power of x over 10 and the right side the positive and negative x over 10 to the power of x over 10. And then we make arrangement. So we move the left side to the right side. So here is 1, and the positive and negative sign we move to the right side. It's positive, negative here, and x is right here, and 10 to the power of x over 10 is the denominator, and we put a negative sign here. So it's times 10 to the power of negative x over 10. So we have this equation, and then remember 10 its base is equal to e to the power of ln 10. So we replace 10 with e to the power of ln 10, and we have x times e to the power of ln 10, then to the power of negative x over 10 is equal to positive and negative 1. Now here the power is ln 10 times negative x over 10. So make arrangements. We have x times e to the power of negative x ln 10 over 10 is equal to positive and negative 1. Then you see right here the power is negative x ln 10 over 10, and here is x. So this is non-standard equation, and we have to use the number w function to get the value of x, and so we need to make this equation in the format of a times e to the power of a. So right here a is negative x ln 10 over 10, so we should times both sides by negative ln 10 over 10. So here we multiply both sides by negative ln 10 over 10, and we get this equation: negative x ln 10 over 10 times e to the power of negative x ln 10 over 10 is equal to positive negative ln 10 over 10. So right here is something times e to the power of something is equal to something else. So we get the format of number w function, and it is described as a is equal to w, the number w function of a times e to the power of a. So this is the number w function is just the inverse function of the function x e to the power of x. So it is described as a is equal to number w function of a times e to the power of a. So in our case here, a is equal to this part. So a times e to the power of a. So a is equal to this part. So and the ln 10 over 10 is calculated as 0.23026. So it is equal to this value times x, and a is this, and a times e to the power of a is equal to this. So a times e to the power of a is equal to positive negative ln 10 over 10, and it is calculated at positive negative 0.23026. So what we are going to solve is the value of x. So x is equal to a, and a is equal to number w function of a. So this value, this formula, negative x times ln 10 over 10 is equal to a right here, and is equal to number w function of a times e to the power of a, and a to the power of a times e to the power of a is positive negative ln 10. So this part, a is equal to number w function of positive negative ln 10 over 10, and this is calculated at this value. So here I just directly bring up the number w function calculator. So when x, the argument, is positive ln 10 over 10, that's 0.23026, and we click compute, and we get the number w function value is 0.190349. So this is positive sign. So when it is negative sign, and x is equal to negative 0.23026, and we click compute, and we get two values. So number w function of positive negative ln 10 over 10 has three values. Right here, there is one when positive sign, and there are two when negative sign. So these three values. Then we have, so this is a formula with x, and there are three values. So ln 10 over 10 is this value, and so negative 0.23026 times x is equal to these three values. So x is equal to 1. Solution is negative 0.38. The second, 1.37. The third is 10. So 10, we already found this solution. So obviously 10 works for the original equation, and there are two other solutions. One is positive 1.37. The other is negative 0.83. So let's bring up the graph of these functions on both sides of the equation. So right here, this is the graph of x to the power of 10, and this is the graph of 10 to the power of x. You will see there are three intersections of the functions on both sides of the equation, and there are three intersections. There are three solutions for this equation. So one negative and two positive solutions. With that, I have to close this video. Thanks for watching. I would appreciate if you subscribe to the channel for more videos. I will see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.